You're listening to Your Calm Parenting Path. I'm your host Nina, a mindful parenting coach and mum, here to help you go from overwhelmed and reactive to calm, confident and connected with your kids. This show is for parents who want to raise their children with more patience, less stress and a whole lot more joy. Because small shifts make a big impact and you can build the parenting life you've always wanted. If you want to see what I'm up to, follow me on Instagram at Mindful Parenting Lifestyle, and don't forget to hit follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's get started. Hey there, welcome back to Your Calm Parenting Path. In today's Parenting Path in Action episode, we're tackling one of the most common struggles families face, the afternoon transition. That stretch from school pickup to dinner time that can be packed with tired kids, clashing needs and rising tension. But it doesn't have to. This episode will walk you through what actually helps in that tricky after-school window without adding any pressure or perfectionism. We'll move through the afternoon together, starting with your own transition, then looking at what kids need after school or daycare, how to navigate competing demands, and ways to bring more calm and connection to the rhythm of your day. Let's dive in. Let's start here with you, because the truth is, how you enter the afternoon has a huge influence on how your kids respond. If you come straight from a long day at work, a rushed set of errands, or hours of toddler wrangling, you're probably carrying a full mental load. The emails, the dinner to prep, the sibling dynamics you're bracing for. Maybe even guilt that you've already snapped before they've said hello. So here's what I invite you to do before pickup. Pause. Just for 60 seconds. Take a slow, intentional breath. Drop your shoulders. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly, if that feels good. And ask yourself, how do I want to show up for my kids this afternoon? It might be calm, present, open, soft. Just naming it can help shift your nervous system. You might also consider a mini transition ritual, maybe playing a favourite song in the car, doing a few neck rolls, or saying a mantra like, I can reset. I don't have to carry it all. I make a point of getting to school early and sitting in the car doing a short meditation. This means that A, I get a park close to the school, and B, I have completed my mindfulness practice and I'm ready for whatever the afternoon throws at me. So once you've grounded yourself, it's time to shift gears and focus outward on your child and what they need from you in that first moment. Whether you're collecting your child from school, kindy or daycare, the first moment of reconnection matters. Before jumping into questions or logistics, pause and just see them. Ask yourself, what kind of day might they have had? What energy are they bringing in? What might they need right now? Food, space, a cuddle. Some kids come out ready to chat. Others need quiet. Younger ones might cling, whine, or want to play the second they get in the door. Try to notice without judgment. Sometimes it helps to crouch down to their level and greet them with warmth, not urgency. I make a point of always telling my boys how happy I am to see them. Remember, this transition is big for them too. They may have held it together all day, and now with you, they finally feel safe enough to fall apart. And that's not a sign of failure, it's a sign of trust. Let's name it. School is a big day for kids. Even if they love it, it's full on. They're navigating learning, social dynamics, following instructions, maybe sensory overload, and they're doing all that while keeping it together. By the time they walk through the door in the afternoon, the energy tank is empty. They don't need questions or demands straight away. They need to decompress. And I often say to parents, would you want someone to ask you 20 questions and tell you to unpack your bag the moment you walked in from a stressful day? Probably not. Now that you're in the door, your child's external world meets the comfort of home, and your job is to ease that collision with warmth. Once you walk through the door, the needs start arriving. There might be complaints, tantrums, overflowing bags, or that dreaded shout, "I'm hungry!" Your first move here is simple. Ground everyone. Offer a snack, even just a banana or crackers. Dim the lights or lower noise levels to reduce stimulation. And give them space without pushing them to talk. This is also where mindful listening skills come in. If your child wants to talk about their day, try those 4 steps that we talked about in episode 12 and 13, where we pay attention, we hear the facts and the feelings, we reflect back what we hear, and we express empathy. For example, "Oh, it sounds like you really didn't enjoy maths today. That makes sense if it felt hard." This 2-minute pause to listen deeply can prevent 20 minutes of meltdown later. And for little ones who come home clingy or cranky, remember that they've likely had to share, wait, and listen all day. They may just need to be held, rocked, or given a moment to rest without demands. Think of it as recharging their emotional battery. With the initial decompression done, now comes the unpredictable bit, the messy middle where everyone's needs start to overlap and tensions can build. One child wants TV, another wants silence, someone wants help with homework, and you just want 5 minutes to go to the toilet alone. This part of the afternoon is full of micro decisions and potential conflict. Everyone's tired and emotions are running close to the surface. This is when your nervous system regulation matters most. One tool that we use in our house is the yellow spoon. You may have heard of this one before. We literally have a bright yellow spoon, and each day one child is designated as the decision maker for things like what music we play, who chooses the TV show, who gets to pick first when it's something fun. It swaps each day and is marked out on the calendar so everyone knows whose turn it is. And when conflicts arises, we just ask, "Who's got the yellow spoon today?" This removes the guesswork, diffuses tension, and empowers kids to feel seen and respected. You might also notice sibling tension or your own fuse shortening, and that's often a cue to scale back stimulation. Turn down the lights, switch off background noise, or give everyone 10 minutes of quiet before regrouping. A mindfulness bell or playlist can help ease these transitions gently. In our house, after snack and connection time, the kids will often get 1 hour of TV, and the person with the yellow spoon, they get to choose what we watch. It can be helpful to create a rhythm with your children so that they know what to expect each afternoon. And one that I really like, I call it the 3 R's: refill, responsibility, recharge. So by refill, I mean have a snack, have a chat, have some quiet time. Responsibility, let's get some of those homework and chores out of the way, and then recharge. So play, maybe go outside, or have some screen time. When kids know what comes next, they don't have to argue about it each time. And when they feel seen during the reconnection phase, they're more likely to cooperate. You might say, "Would you like to do your reading before or after your Lego time?" And this gives autonomy within structure. Also consider the timing of requests. Mid-transition isn't the best moment to remind them of chores. Instead, give a heads up. In 10 minutes, it's time to start your job. Visual timers or music cues can help make this transition smoother. This is also when I ask for small responsibilities. So, lunchbox unpacked before dinner, bags hung up, or any pictures from school handed over. And if I need more, I always wait till after they've had a chance to decompress. Now let's talk about the dreaded homework. Every family is different, but I found that setting a consistent but flexible homework routine helps. In our house, we usually wait until after dinner. For some families, straight after the downtime might work better, and you know your child best. The key is predictability. When kids know what to expect, there's less pushback. A simple script you could try: After dinner, let's do your reading so you can have the rest of night free. Or do you want to do your spelling now or in 15 minutes? Because offering choice gives them some control. And if it still turns into a power struggle, that's okay. Your calm consistency matters more than perfection. And let's not forget the admin. Forms, notes, newsletters, the piles of artwork that come home. And I mean piles. Here's what we do. School notes go in a tray near the kitchen. Artwork goes in a basket. Once a week, usually on the weekend, we go through them together and we decide what to keep and what to recycle. Now, there is a great episode of Bluey where Bandit tries to throw out the girls' art, and Bluey is devastated until she learns that it's okay not to keep every drawing, and that moment of letting go can actually teach them about choice and emotional flexibility. So if you're having a tough time, find that episode of Bluey and let your kids watch it. Now, this habit not only reduces clutter, it teaches your kids that their contributions are valued, but that we don't have to hold on to everything. So, this week, I invite you to try creating your own after-school rhythm using the 3 R's. So, firstly, refill. Offer a snack, some quiet or connection time to decompress. 2, responsibility. Choose 1 or 2 small tasks like unpacking bags or lunchboxes. And 3, recharge. Allow space for play, screens, or outdoor time. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something gentle, predictable, and repeatable. And this rhythm can make the whole afternoon feel more manageable for everyone. Afternoons don't have to be chaos, but when we understand what our kids actually need after school, space, connection, and calm, we can shift out of nagging mode and into supportive, steady rhythms. Give yourself permission to let go of the pressure to be productive straight away. The tidy up, the homework, the questions, they can all wait. Start with presence, not pressure. And remember, you don't need to do it all. You just need to offer your child what they need most in the moment, your calm. If you're finding the afternoon chaos hard to manage and want personalised support, I'd love to help. Right now, you can book a one-on-one SOS parenting support call with me for just $50. That's 50% off. In 1 hour, we'll get into the heart of what's tripping you up and give you clear, practical steps to bring calm back into your afternoon. You do need a code, and it's only for listeners of Your Calm Parenting Path, and that code is SOS PATH. Head to the link in the show notes to grab your session. Until next time, take a breath and take gentle care. Thanks for listening to Your Calm Parenting Path. I am so glad you're here, and I hope this episode gave you something useful to take into your parenting journey. If you'd like to dive deeper, sign up to my mailing list at mindfulparentinglifestyle.com.au for more tips and insights, or book a free chat to learn how we can work together. And don't forget to hit follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. I look forward to speaking with you next time on Your Calm Parenting Path.